What it do, YouTube? What's up? Draco back in the building once again. And we are gonna talk about that sorry ass LeBron James. Now Luka and Austin Reeves are injured, so they say. I think them niggas done turned on LeBron. And I think them niggas say, man, fuck this nigga. We finna get this nigga up out of here. And now, all of a sudden, now LeBron claiming he hurt and all that. And y'all call this nigga the GOAT. Y'all little young nigga call this dude the GOAT. This dude is no GOAT, man. Anytime this nigga ain't got quote unquote help, this nigga gonna quit. This nigga is a quitter, man. This dude is not no GOAT. He's a quitter. Because every time he ain't got no help, he quits. He try to act like he hurt and all this old mess. But then you'll go up against a team like the Utah Jazz or the Washington Wizards and go out there. Soon as he go up against a real team that's actually about some like a OKC or a Boston or this brother is no GOAT. I'm sorry, he just ain't no GOAT, man. He is no GOAT in my man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. If this brother can't play like he's supposed to, why don't he freaking just retire? Just go away. Everybody want this dude to go away. Even the kids want this nigga. Even the kid, he talked all that crap about them folks about the city of Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And even little white kids clowning this dude. They want this dude to retire now. I'm like, bro, do you know when to shut the hell up? LeBron just and if you wonder why people don't like LeBron. This brother don't know when to shut up. He always stick his foot in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a damn about the black community, but these goofy ass little Gen Z people of the Gen Z generation, they swear, oh, he's a great player, he's a great guy, he loves the black community. That nigga can't stand the black community. And it's been proven numerous times. He just go out there and try to act like he this activist for black people. That nigga don't give a damn about black people. He don't care about black people at all. Yes, I said it. And I say it to his face. Cause I'm like, bruh, all the crap you done did and done said, and you around here acting like you care about us as a race, man, please, man. You don't sit there and try to dog a city. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you don't like playing there, that don't mean you gotta go out there and dog a whole city. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh. I mean, I don't like the city I live in, but hey, it is what it is. Born and raised here, but I don't sit here and try to dog out the whole city. I mean, come on, man. This dude is a joke, man. He is a joke. I'm sorry. I'll be so glad when this dude retire. and we can finally get back to real basketball. Cause long as this dude been in the NBA been going down the toilet. I'm telling you, this dude is a joke. Don't nobody take this dude serious. Real people that's done grew up watching real basketball, we don't take this dude serious as a GOAT. I mean, come on, man. This dude, come on. Yeah, I'm pulling up to the gym. Gotta get my swole on. Gotta get my swole on. But yeah, man. This, ooh, Lord. I had to yawn for a minute. But this brother here, man, is a complete joke. You can't take him serious. And man, oh my God. Man. Yeah. But I was sitting in my bed last night, and I was thinking, because I was watching this video on YouTube about Michael Jackson and how rich this dude was. Let me tell you. You know how all these rappers, athletes, come out here talking about, how much money they got, and they doing this and they doing that. Let me tell you something. They'll never let anybody, anybody. I don't care if you're an athlete, rapper, singer, actor, whatever. They'll never let nobody get. They'll never let nobody get Michael Jackson big. And what I mean by Michael Jackson big is Michael Jackson he wasn't rich. He was a different kind of rich. Think about this here, man. You have all these rappers or entertainers or athletes. Excuse me, ain't too long just got out of bed, to be honest, y'all. That's why I'm still yawning, but you rarely ever hear these dudes will say, "Oh, I got an elevator in my crib," or "I got this, I got swimming pools and a big old swimming pool, basketball courts, tennis courts, all that in my yard, man, in my backyard or whatever, right?" And that's fine, that's cool. But Michael Jackson say, "Hold my beer. I got Disney World in my backyard." You look out this nigga back door, he got Ferris wheels, roller coasters. This nigga got Space Mountain in his backyard. Nigga, Michael Jackson had amusement park money. This brother had an amusement park in his backyard. I remember watching on MTV, back in the late 80s, back when he was on when the Bad album, the album Bad came out. I think it was 87, 88. And this brother was on top of the world. Let's just call it what it was. This nigga went and bought a compound and named it after a Disney cartoon. That's the kind of money Mike had. This nigga had elephants, giraffes, monkeys and shit in his front yard, walking around his front yard. Mike had that kind of money to where you had to take a train to this nigga house. I ain't talking about no train set your ass can get in Walmart. This nigga had a real train. This nigga had train money. You get to the damn you get to the gate. Nigga, you gotta take a train to get to this nigga house. You ain't heard no rapper, no athlete, no entertainer of today's world that had a house like that. Let's be real. Families used to go to this nigga's house. They fuck going to Disney World, fuck going to Knott'sberry Farm, fuck going to Six Flags. We going to Mike's house to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine being Michael Jackson, take a chick out on a date? Baby, my house is the date. All we got to do is go in my backyard and we can have the time of our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of money Michael Jackson had, man. I'm like, Jesus, this nigga hell, boy. I remember watching all this shit on MTV back in the day, man. This dude, he was balling for real. Now, that's why I say, nigga, you ain't balling till you got amusement park in your backyard money. And your ass can get lions and tigers and shit walking around your front yard. You got Wild Kingdom in your front yard, Disneyland in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's real balling, right? That's balling right there, nigga. I'm like, Jesus, man. That's baller right there. Mike live baller like a mother. This nigga so rich, I don't even think he owned a car. I don't think Michael Jackson owned a car. He was balling so hard, he didn't need a car. All he had to do was call, hey, put my car up front. Take me here. Take me there. I never even heard of Michael Jackson even driving a car. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was so big, especially in the 80s. Now, you mind you, in the 80s, we had the Cold War. You know, we were going to war with Russia and all that shit, right? Michael Jackson was so big, Michael Jackson can go to Russia, get on stage, throw up a middle finger and say, fuck Mother Russia. And all the Russian people look at each other. Okay, fuck Mother Russia. Because Michael Jackson was loved that much. That's how big Mike was. Michael had you saying fuck your own country. But I'm still a fan of Michael Jackson. This nigga can go to motherfucking Iran right now. Michael Jackson could have went to Iran, Iraq, all that shit to Middle East. Fuck Iraq. Go up there and say, fuck Iraq. The motherfuckers look at each other. All them Iranian motherfuckers, fuck Iran. I love Michael Jackson. I'm telling you, man. They'll never let nobody get that big again. I'm sorry. They'll never let nobody get that big again. Nigga, Beyonce do some shit like that. Let me tell you, man. Beyonce couldn't even fathom doing no shit like that. You think Beyonce can go to Russia, jump on stage and say, fuck Mother Russia? Man, they'll cut her damn hair. They'll destroy this shit. They will destroy Beyonce ass in front of everybody. They assassinate the shit out of her ass. On that, I'm telling you. Michael Jackson, people love Michael Jackson so much. Like I said, he can go on stage and say fuck whatever country, and the fans will they will agree with this nigga. Yeah, fuck my such and such country. This country ain't shit. You know what I mean? Mike was so big. This nigga had white girls falling out dead at his concerts. I remember, I'll never forget this. Me and my cousin was watching a concert on MTV back when they actually showed music videos. Me and my cousin sitting there watching Michael Jackson in concert. This nigga just cause he came from the bottom of the stage, right, and just boom, he came up like the Rey Mysterio shit. How Rey Mysterio used to come through the bottom of the stage and just pop up. Michael Jackson did that shit, and that nigga just stood there. And motherfucker was losing they shit. Just going crazy, bro. To the point these motherfuckers were just falling out dead. They had to come get these motherfuckers on gurneys and shit. They pulling white girls out the crowd. These motherfuckers dead, man. Straight up dead. In every fucking city this dude went to, this brother was, man, let me tell you. Only motherfucker I can say that was doing that kind of shit was James Brown. Bruh, I watched the James Brown I watched quite a few James Brown concerts from the 60s and the 70s on YouTube. Yes, you can find this shit. I ain't finna hold you. James Brown was Michael Jackson before Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson say, if it weren't for James Brown, I wouldn't have been what I became. Because he was James Brown was the blueprint to what Michael Jackson became. That was the only nigga I've seen. This is the only entertainer I've seen that can hold a candle to Michael Jackson. Let's just be real. As far as on stage presence, can actually, sing and dance and all that shit. Don't get me wrong. We all say today Chris Brown is like the closest thing to Michael Jackson we got today for us to singing and dancing and this and that. And Chris Brown was on his way of probably being the next Michael Jackson until he got in trouble with that Rihanna case. That pretty much ruined his whole career. Even though he's still doing his thing right now. Come on, man. Chris Brown supposed to been that brother. He supposed to been that dude, man. Let's keep it a buck. Chris Brown supposed to been that dude. But James Brown, oh my, you go on YouTube and type in James Brown, like concerts or something like that. When I tell you that brother can get down, I mean, you might not understand shit he be saying. James Brown had that voice. You can understand shit he was saying, but you didn't give a shit. His music was so funky and made you want to get up and start dancing it. And then with James Brown get hype, nigga, and that nigga get the, I don't know, he called it the mashed potatoes, that dance he be doing. Man, that nigga be getting it. I'll be like, shit. That brother be getting it, bro. Woohoo! I be like, bro, I see why people back then loved James Brown so much. That nigga was an entertainer. Bro, I'm telling you, you can't just watch one James Brown concert. You gotta watch about 5 or 6 of the motherfuckers, boy. And man, James had your ass getting up dance trying to do that shit. I was like, damn, I wonder if I can do that shit. Like, how the hell? I mean, this nigga get up. This nigga had the fastest, this nigga footwork was ridiculous. I'm like, how the hell this nigga ankle? How this nigga still be able to walk after doing all that shit? The way this nigga be gliding across the stage on one foot and shit. I be like, man, that shit look cool as fuck. I'm like, man, why ain't nobody doing this shit today? I'm like, man, shit. I mean, bruh. James Brown, he'll be singing, then all of a sudden, James Brown will drop that motherfucking mic, nigga, and that nigga That nigga, man, y'all got to check this shit out, man. That shit, that shit be off the chain. Even Michael Jackson didn't stop singing and just all of a sudden break out and start doing some doing some crazy ass dance. Might be dancing while he's singing. You know what I mean? But man, I became a James Brown fan like in my early 20s, man, because I really got into his music. Because he, like I said, his music was funky, man. It made you want to dance. I don't care what the song was about, man. It was funky, man. And you know how many people done sampled James Brown's music, man? Because that dude's music was so funky, bro. I ain't lying. I mean, he could have a song talking about his daddy. With that song, Papa Don't Take No Mess. And that song, it's slow, but it's funky as a motherfucker, man. No, what? Oh, I got damn phone with that, man. Nah, I ain't gonna do it because YouTube might talk a whole bunch of shit about copywriting and shit. But I was gonna play some of that shit, man. But yeah. But yeah, man, I love James Brown, man. My mama can't stand that motherfucker. I guess because he was a woman beater, but I ain't got nothing to do with all that. I just like the music. But another motherfucker that I like that came out in the 80s. I ain't gonna lie. Me and my daddy knew this motherfucker was gay the first time we ever saw this man. George Michael. Now George Michael came from a group called Wham. It was him and his, I think a childhood friend of his or something like that. The dude, no, George Michael was the lead singer, and the other dude played the guitar or whatever. Now, mind you, I'm a child. My dad was in his early 20s. No, I say my dad might have been in his mid 20s. My mama was in her early 20s. Mama had the biggest crush on George Michael, just like all the other chicks. That's one thing about George Michael, man. He had black chicks wanting to fuck him. I'm telling you, it was a white dude from England. He had it. Let's be real. He was a pretty boy. He was one of them little pretty boy white dude. Looked like he could be a fucking some kind of model. That gave him that model look. He had that model look. You know what I mean? So, but man, like I said, MTV. When we saw the first video, you know, back then, MTV was showing videos, VH1, all that stuff, right? They were showing videos and stuff. When they played the video of Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go. Come on, man. Just the name of the song is suspect. Hey, look. I don't hate nobody. I don't hate gay people. I don't hate transsexual. It's just something I don't partake in. But I don't hate nobody. This ain't no hate on nobody, but I'm just speaking for what I've experienced with this shit about George Michael. That video, when we saw that video, me, my mom, and dad were watching this shit. Wake me up before you go. Just the name of the song was like. Then the way he sung this, all the men in the video got these shorts on. They dancing like they at a gay club. I mean, let's be honest, man. And like I said, no offense to nobody out there that's gay or lesbian. But that was the gayest damn video I ever seen in my life. To this day. That was a gay pride parade in video form, in music video form. And that song came out in the 80s. What was it, mid 80s? I mean, the name of the song itself, and the video was gay as a motherfucker. And like I said, no offense to no gay people. I don't need y'all coming after me. But we just gotta call it what it was. That was the gayest damn video I ever seen in my life. And I'm so glad he didn't do nothing like that ever again. Because what it was, I saw the documentary, the Behind the Music, VH1 Behind the Music about George Michael. The dude was gay. He really was gay. But he hid it for a very long time. Only the dude that was in the band with him, I think, the guitar guy that was in Wham, and another female friend of his, they the only two that knew he was actually gay. Everybody else, he kept that shit on the low. Because back then in the 80s, hell, 70s, 80s, hell, even the 90s, bruh, if you came out as gay as a music artist or whatever, your career was done. Your career was over. You know what I'm saying? So he had to keep that shit a secret. So think about it. This dude was out here fucking all these females. And this dude, he admitted, he fucked a lot of women. And this dude gay as a motherfucker. Isn't it? How you getting all this pussy and you gay? I'm like, how? You fucking all these women, all these beautiful women, and you gay? How can you stay gay and you getting all this pussy? Man. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this here. George Michael was white people's version of Michael Jackson, in my opinion. I mean, Michael Jackson had fans of all races. George Michael had fans of all races, let's be honest. Because Mike was a black man, I think the music industry needed a white guy that was somewhat on that level. And I can't lie, George Michael was talented as fuck. That dude could sing his ass off. I mean, he wasn't quite Michael Jackson, but brother was talented. And my mom, like I said, my mom was a big fan of George Michael. And man, cause she was like, when I used to be riding with her in the car as a kid, she popped the tape in, you know, back then. I'm sure that's showing my age. But I had cassettes back then. We had cassettes back then. She popping the tape. She bumping George Michael, man. And I didn't really get into, even though I listened to him as a kid because of my mom, I didn't really get into George Michael until my 20s. When he did that song Father Figure, that's like one of my favorite songs by that nigga. That's all I wanted. Something, how does it? Something sacred in your life. That's my shit. The way he sung that shit was so cool, man. And then he did that freedom. I won't let you down. I will not give you up. Hey man, that me and one of my ex homeboy. Now he was a year younger than me, so we kind of grew up on the same shit. And he was a George Michael fan. Hey man, we would talk about this shit back when we used to work together. We met at we were working doing security at Mobile Aerospace It's called something else now. ST Engineering, something like that now. But anyway, that's how we met, and we were talking about George Michael one day. Talking about how them good ass songs he had, boy. What that song? Not he had the Faith song when he was in, when the '90s came in. He came in with that whole new look. They even cut his hair, put the blonde streaks in his hair, and gave him that model look, gave him that 10 o'clock shadow, that 10-day stubble beard and shit, and them shades and that damn earring. Yeah, gave him that sexy model look. I'm like, oh shit. They done gave him a new look for a new album. Man, shit. Man, these girls were going crazy for George Michael ass. And boy, when the 90s came, boy, he pissed off a lot of women when that nigga finally came out as being gay. My mama then was pissed, boy. I said, Mom, goddamn well, you a married woman. You ain't got a chance of hell to get with this nigga anyway. Oh man, but you know how it is with women, man. They always fantasize of being with their favorite celebrity and shit anyway, man. But it's all good, man. Cause I mean, a lot of us men, we've done the same shit. Let's be honest. We all done fantasize about being with Beyonce or Rihanna or some shit like that. Or hell, my first celebrity crush was Paula Abdul. For y'all young kids, go look her up. Yeah, she was a baddie, nigga. She used to be a cheerleader for the LA Lakers, for the Lakers back in the 80s. And man, she became a pop singer in the early 90s, man. You talk about a bad bitch. Woo, Lord. That was a beautiful motherfucker. She like mixed with like 4-5 different races or some shit like that. So you don't know what to call her ass. You don't know what race she is. I mean, y'all saw her on American Idol. That's her as a older woman, like in her 50s maybe at that time. Nah, go back to the 80s, late 80s, early 90s when she was in her prime, nigga. Woo, Lord, man. Every time her video came on MTV, nigga, I was like this here. I was looking like a whole creep around this bitch. Man, this bitch fine as a motherfucker. Yes, indeed. Boy, I used to envy her Arsenio Hall, but they used to date. Yeah, if y'all don't know who Arsenio Hall is, he was a comedian back in the 80s and 90s. He had his own late night talk show, greatest late night talk show ever, in my opinion. Anybody, you wouldn't shit unless you was on that nigga show back in the day. This nigga had WWE wrestlers on his shit. That's how big he was. You as a black, I'm telling you, didn't make it until you got on the Arsenio Hall show. But anyway, Arsenio Hall was fucking this bitch. Come on now. I don't know if Eddie Murphy hit her or not, but we all, everybody know her and Arsenio Hall used to date. He was in the straight up video. Arsenio Hall was in the video. Cause at that time they was dating. Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Oh, oh, oh. Hey, he was in the video, bruh. So I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. But yo, damn, I've been on here 33, almost 34 minutes, man. I'm finna go in here and get this workout in, cause I gotta go to my mama's house after I leave here. So this Drake Cole signing out. Like, share, subscribe. We're gonna have more conversations like this, man. So like I said, like, share, subscribe. Drake Cole signing out. Peace.